All right, welcome to Royal Caribbean Quantum of the Seas. This is our room tour of room 10206. So let's come along and have a look at what's included in the room. All right, I always like to start at the front of the room where you've got your map on the back of your door, giving you the directions on which way you're facing, if you want to go left, where you're going to go right. It also gives you your muster station that you need to attend and get checked in on day one before we set sail.
And also the location on deck 5 there.
Yeah, correct, absolutely. All right, then we've got our air conditioning over here. So you can adjust it up or down depending on if you like it cold or warm and what the weather's like outside. We have noticed a lot lately that Royal are putting a card in your front door that controls your lights and your aircon. So you must have a card in there at all times. If there's not one in there, any card will work to pop in there. Now, we've got our luggage sitting in front here, but you can see there's a full-length mirror here as well. All right, let's have a look at the bathroom. Always just a perfect size for what you need on a ship, we find. Nice pull-out doors, no shower curtains in here. Plenty of room. You've got your adjustable up and down. Obviously somebody was short that was in here before us, so we'll put that up. You've got your hair and body wash in here. I don't mind it for a body wash, just not particularly keen for my hair, but some people would. It would be perfect. So you can bring your own if you would wish as well.
And grab rails and hanging in there as well.
Correct. Yeah, you've got this, so if you have swimmers or anything like that that needs to drip into the shower, you can. Toilet basin, bin down the bottom here, bath mat, extra toilet paper. You get your bar of soap there for your hands, and a couple of glasses there for your toothbrush and stuff. So quite nice. I love these bathrooms. You've also got your hanging here and also on the door. Generally that's where my toiletry bag will hang quite nicely in there. All right, first storage. All right, so this is your first cupboard. You've got your baskets inside. This is some rooms have them, some rooms don't. So they are in this one. Lots of hangers. If you do need any more, please just ask your cabin steward. They're more than happy to give you some. There's also laundry bags there if you'd like to use their laundry service, as there is no self-service laundry on the Royal ships. All right, and we've got our lounge here. So in some berths, this can be converted into a bed. This would be a 3-berth, so you can actually just remove these and that becomes just a single bed. But there are ones that you can do for the 4 berths that fold out as well. All right, desk. So you've got all your lights here. You've got your Euro and your US ports. Another thing to be mindful of is there are no Australian ports if you're traveling from Australia, so make sure you bring your adapters for those. You've also got your 2 USB ports there, so we'll tell you in the review, if they worked or didn't work as well. You got your chair. We always like to let people know that this desk is not actually attached, so it does come out. You can put it on your balcony. You can come and sit over on the lounge, or if you want to have breakfast or anything like that in the room. So just to note that comes out. All right, we've got tea and coffee making facilities. They've got, you've got your teas, milk, sugars there. Again, if you need more, please just ask your cabin steward and they'll just replenish those for you. All right, what do we got in here? We've got tissues and hairdryer in that top drawer there. And then in this one, not that, you'll always have your breakfast menus and your room service menus. With the breakfast menus, you can fill them out, put them outside your door the night before by 3 a.m. in the morning. As we tell people, the continental breakfast is included in your cost. If you wish to have the American breakfast, there is a $7.95 charge for those to be delivered to your room. But it's a great option to have brekkie in your room instead of going out.
Particularly when you're in a cabin like this and it's got the balcony.
Absolutely.
Which we will get to in a moment.
Yes. All right, underneath here you've got your chiller cooler box. That wasn't actually closed, so it's a little bit warmish in there at the moment. So it's dependent on whether they're really cool or not so cool, but don't treat it like it's a fridge. It generally is just a cooler box, but I think in quite a few of them, they've been really quite cold.
It's important to note, like, they're not really the most reliable for medications.
Yes.
So if you do need a medication chiller, make sure you contact the cruise line in advance.
They can organise that, yeah. And then you've just got lots of drawer space. 3 of those down there. Now if we flip up around here, we've got another cupboard in the room. So another one for hanging space in there. You've got your safe, so it does come with all the instructions on how to set your own code on that one. Pop your passports and your wallet or your keys, whatever it is, valuables in there when you're on board. And then you've got another couple of drawers down below here. All right, and more storage here. Again, you've got this on both sides, so ample amounts of storage in these cabins. All right, bedside tables, lamps are there. On this side, you've got your phone that you can call your guest services, concierge, you can call other rooms if you need to, things like that. Bed, we will review at the end as well. Generally lovely on these royal beds. We've got our TV.
Oops.
Rounding into the wall there. Got your TV here. Generally, these will just pop off as well. So if you are wanting to sit over on the lounge, or if you've got somebody extra sleeping on that, you can actually spin the TV over there as well. Just clicks back in. All right. If Matt spins around, on the other side of this bed here, we've got another US port over here. Just to note, it's only on one side of the bed that they've got the power, which is slightly annoying, we find. All right, now we're going to come out to our balcony.
Yep.
All right, so this is the balcony attached to the room. So this is just a standard balcony. It's not a large one or anything, but as you can see, there's still plenty of room. You've got your chairs that you can recline back and forth, and then you've got your little footstool and your table out here.
Now the chairs do say, do not lay flat.
Yes.
I don't know if you can quite see it just through there. Do not lay flat, but you can get a bit of a recline on them. So, you get, as Deb said, there's the little table, and there's the second chair and stool. So not a huge balcony.
No, but plenty for us. You know, if we had 3 or 4, you know, you might want the bigger, larger balconies, but no, I think it's quite good. And this is the first configuration that we've had with the bed right near the balcony. So for some reason, we keep getting them we get them flipped around the other way. So I'm actually really looking forward to just lying in there and seeing the sea in the morning. That'd be brilliant. All right, so that's our tour of cabin 10206. As we said, we will be back at the end of our cruise to review it and let you know what we did like, what we didn't like, if there was any of those. But for now, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. There's a bunch of videos up the top if you would like to watch those ones as well. But thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you in the next video.